Shadow Corps, Imperial Report. Summary of history, methods, and operations. Oversight, the Golden Throne and its designated representatives. Theater of operation, any. Budget, Imperial Decree. Recruitment, Samsara, military, noble security, freemen, and serf. Primary directive, maintain the stability of the Empire through any means available. Summary. The Shadow Corps was founded as a response to the need of Inquisitors for a force capable of small-scale, aggressive intervention. While the Inquisition technically has the ability to call upon the galactic and noble militaries at will, they are often unsuited to task. As such, the Inquisition requested a group of agents specialized in small teams, infiltration, direct and indirect action, espionage, and other related activities. As such, they have no jurisdictional limits, no operational limits, and very few budgetary limits. However, due to clandestine nature of their work and the knowledge that their activities are reported to the Empress, keeps them under a certain level of accountability and restraint. In military ranking, any member of the Shadow Corps who has a rank of at least captain would be defaulted as a rank of at least major when dealing with the other Imperial militaries. But have the ability to give themselves authority to take command of anything up to admiral or general level of decisions. Then, once they identify themselves, a Shadow Corps agent is to be considered at least an expert consultant, and failure to take their decisions deeply under consideration can be investigated if the Shadow Corps member feels that they are not being given due importance. This can result in disciplinary measures for the officers involved, up to and including execution. Shadow Corps members also maintain the right to summarily execute anyone they feel is necessary for the completion of their goals. However, doing so to any ranked officer of the military or a member of a noble house without prior authorization will be investigated by the Corps in order to verify the necessity. Members of the Shadow Corps are not, as a whole, required to maintain secrecy about their positions. Some, referred to as ghosts, operate under total secrecy and are empowered to maintain their cover by whatever means they deem needed. Others operate in semi-secrecy, often finding locals and adventurous types to use as catpaws and proxies, paying for services rendered. The existence of the Shadow Corps is supposed to be an Imperial secret. However, due to long history of leaks and the nature of their work, it is now considered an open secret. The exact inner workings, numbers, and methods are to be kept confidential, but it is acknowledged that many citizens are aware of the program. As such, Shadow Corps has maintained a dedicated Department of Confusion in which they operate to add disinformation, fake conspiracy theories, and other digital methods of muddying the waters. The most common is that the Shadow Corps doesn't actually exist as an Imperial agency, and is instead an umbrella term for Black Ops operations of various nobles, and as such, any operations identified as belonging to the Shadow Corps can rightfully be blamed on noble houses. Shadow Corps recruits come in two varieties. The first are members of the Samsara program, who are automatically funneled into the Shadow Service. Others are individuals who are recommended to the service by existing Shadow Corps members. Very often, Shadow Corps captains will recruit members to use as operatives to further their goals. These operatives are not often given the full resources of the Shadow Corps, and are instead treated as valued proxies and assets.